In Lesson 2 of Unit 3, you're going to learn how to create parcels using a number of different techniques in AutoCAD Civil 3D 2010. The first exercise, you discuss the creation of sites. In Exercise 2, you'll create a right-of-way parcel. In Exercise 3, you create parcels using the layout tools. In Exercise 4, you create parcels from objects. In Exercise 5, you learn how to edit parcels. In Exercise 6, you can renumber parcels, and in Exercise 7, you label the parcel segments. In Civil 3D, a site is used in a number of different methods. You can use sites to organize alignment, parcel, grading group, and feature line data. So if we were to look at the sites here, here's a site, and you can see that we can keep alignments, feature lines, grading groups, and parcels in a site. And you can also create new sites, and these sites can be used to store obviously the same features, and it's a way to organize data in Civil 3D. And topological relationships are also honored in a site. So what that means is that objects are aware that each other is there, and then they will interact with each other. So for example, a parcel in the same site as an alignment will result, if that alignment bisects that parcel will subdivide into two smaller parcels. And grading objects and feature lines will interact with each other as well. So let's create the site here. Well, we already have, I just showed you how to create a site. Here's site 2, but we have site 1 right now, which is just a name at this point. There's no objects, but we're going to actually in a moment add this data to a site. So what we can do is we can create a parcel from this object. This right here is a lightweight polyline, and if we went to the Create Design panel, Parcel, we can create parcel from objects, and we'll pick this blue polyline, and that will convert that parcel, create parcel from objects. And we'll pick the blue polyline, and that will convert that blue polyline into a parcel object. So let's just try that one more time here. Parcel, create parcel from objects, and if we pick the parcel or pick the polyline, it will be site 1, which is the existing site. We could create a new site. The parcel style controls the display of that parcel, so this will be called, we'll leave it at property, and then the area label style will be parcel number, and we'll erase the existing entities. So now we have a parcel object here, and you can see that this parcel list needs to be refreshed. If we right click and refresh the list, there's property 1. So you can see how it's showing you this in the preview window. So in Exercise 2, you learn how to create a right-of-way parcel. And what we'll do is we'll first make sure that the alignment and the parcel are in the same site so that it bisects the parcel, and then we'll create a right-of-way parcel here. So right now the alignment is in the alignments collection in Prospector, and there it is, Orchard Road. Well, if we move the alignment into the same site as the parcel, and the alignment bisects or cuts through that parcel, you'll see the parcel will subdivide into two smaller parcels. So if we right click Orchard Road and select Move to Site, and we'll move it to Site 1, watch what happens to Parcel 1, which is the larger parcel. It now subdivides into two smaller parcels, and if we refresh the parcel list here again, there's property 1 and there's property 2. Okay, so when you subdivide, when you run an alignment through a parcel that's in the same site as that parcel, it will subdivide the parcel. Then you can create the right-of-way, and there's a command that allows you to create a right-of-way. To do that, under the parcel menu, we can click Create Right-of-Way, and you're prompted to select the two parcels. We'll pick parcel 1, and then we'll pick parcel 2. And now you can see the values for the right-of-way width. So the offset from the alignment, if we're going to do a 60-foot right-of-way, we can do a 30-foot offset from each alignment. And then the fillet radius at the parcel boundary intersection is 20 feet, and the fillet radius at alignment intersections would be 20 feet. We don't have a secondary alignment, so if I click OK, you can see how that parcel has now been created, that right-of-way. And if we look at our parcel list now and refresh the list, you're going to see we have property 1, which is here, property 2, and then in the middle we have property 3 and property 4. And what you could do here is a parcel union to join those together. So we could just quickly do that. Parcel, use the parcel creation tools, and then on the parcel layout tools toolbar we can use the parcel union command to join those two parcels together. If we refresh the list here again, so you can now see a single parcel. So now we have the 3 parcels. Exercise 3, you learn how to create a parcel using the layout tools. And there's a number of powerful commands in here that allow you to specify your parcels based on minimum frontage requirements or minimum area requirements, and these are all automated techniques. There's a nice set of preview graphics that show you how to show you the parcel before it's actually created. So you can see here, you can accept the results, and these parcels are all going to appear in a site in Prospector. So if we just close this drawing down here, and let's open up another drawing and have a look. So here are the parcels in Prospector that were created using the layout tools right across here. And if we go to sites, there's Apple Grove subdivision. That was the site that was created, and then here's all the individual parcels that were created, and these are in Prospector. So the parcel layout tools can be found under Parcel menu, and then using the Parcel Creation Tools command. And these are the tools that you use to create the parcel objects. And as you can see here, you can specify area, frontage requirements, and frontage offsets, minimum width and depth criteria as well. So a number of very powerful methods for helping you create parcels. You can also create parcels from objects. So if we were to go to our layer dialog box here, and let's just see if we have a frozen layer in there. They are C prop polylines. So these could be polylines or lines or arcs. And I'll just isolate this layer. So all of these polylines could be now turned into parcel objects. If we went to the parcel menu, create parcel from objects, and then we just window selected those objects. The isolate layer just faded and locked the other background layer, so those objects aren't selected. And we can use the single family parcel style, and if we'll select add or erase the existing entities, and you can see now there's all the parcels. And we can unisolate all the layers, and there we have all of the parcels. So those have been created from polylines. Number of commands to help edit parcels, adding lines, deleting lines. I'll just show you a few of those quickly here. So if we go to the Parcel Creation Tools toolbar, this button here is deleting a subentity, so we can start deleting these individual components of the parcel by deleting these lines here. And just ways to clean up the data. You can see parcel 80 was formed in this right-of-way, but we've got this parcel line coming across here, so we can delete that. We can delete that line there and delete that line there. We may choose to add another line here to subdivide this parcel. We'll make it a single family parcel, and we'll just do a nearest to perpendicular, something straightforward. And you can see how that's subdivided that parcel by drawing that line. So a number of useful tools for editing parcels, and furthermore, you have grip editing tools, so you can slide and move these to adjust the size of the parcels. And notice when you slide that over, the adjacent parcels will automatically update. So we just looked at editing the parcels here in the parcel segments. If we were to renumber parcels, we may choose to renumber these, and we won't go through the whole thing, but under the Modify tab of the ribbon and under Parcel, we now have a number of commands here for parcel editing, and we can renumber parcels here and start at parcel number 1, increment them every 1, and click OK. And then the idea is that you just drag a line across the parcels and they will renumber. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 15, and we can then start at 16 here and work our way around. So there's the next set, and we can just continue going all the way around now. And the idea is that you just drag your polyline or your selection line across the parcels in the order that you want them to be renumbered in. And there's all the parcels renumbered. And in the final exercise, you learn how to apply labels to the parcels. These labels are 100% reactive, and you can label the bearings and the distances. You can label tag labels and associate a table, which will also be reactive as well. So that's nice. If you need to change your parcel geometry, your labels will automatically update. So that concludes the Lesson 2 on parcel creation in the third unit of the Civil 3D 2010 education curriculum.